Synopsis here, and today I want to talk to you guys about the latest release from Wolfheart, Draconian Darkness. Now, Draconian Darkness is easily becoming one of my favorite albums of the year. I'm really enjoying this, and it could be possibly because of the orchestral elements, the orchestrations from Sako Moilanen. He's done some work with Wolfheart in the past on Shadow World and some of the more recent albums. I just really like the depth and dynamics coming out of this album and the orchestrations, and you get to hear some of that in the opening track, Ancient Cold. This unleashes a fierce grand build to the intensity of Tomas Sokonen's powerful vocals and the signature aggression Wolfheart type riffs that are always potent and powerful and aggressive and all that intense stuff. The interlude turns up the intensity, and the aggression attacks even harder and colder, so we get a lot of depth from the riffs, the guitar riffs and the intensity there. But I like the regression for the chorus. That was really nice because it allowed the chorus and the orchestrations to shine and come alive, and get to hear those dynamics and little nuances in the chorus. So we got to enjoy kind of a bit of, I wouldn't say tranquility, but how about melody and intensity? We got that nice balance from Wolfheart on Ancient Cold. And that kind of is why I want to jump down to Burning Sky to talk about the orchestrations. I just felt like they were beyond perfect in Burning Sky, with the placement of certain textures and notes, along with timing them with some certain riffs, helping each other sort of elevate each other there. And the drum shots, what they were doing were just accentuating each element flawlessly. I thought the drums did so much to kind of burst I guess the union of what the guitar riffs and the orchestrations were doing together, accentuating each other. And then the drums did even more to boost that. And it was just some of the sweet little cymbal changes and the tom work that boosted the atmosphere and explosiveness from Jonas Koppinen. I really like what he did on drums. I felt like he added a little different details and nuances to this album, kind of like regressed or pulled off a little spots here and there a little more on this album. I really kind of picked that up on Burning Sky from some of these little details that Jonas put on in that track. I also wanted to mention actually also the impact of the clean vocals, and I felt like it kind of really came to life for me in a couple of songs specifically. Death Leads the Way and Scion of the Flame. Both of these tracks have a strong chorus of harsh and clean vocals that capture two emotions very well. I felt like the harsh vocals complemented the aggression. Obviously that really goes hand in hand, and the clean vocals complemented the orchestration or orchestral elements and atmosphere really well. So I like that there was that nice awesome contrast, but uniting as one in the chorus in both these tracks, Death Leads the Way and Scion of the Flame. Two great tracks right in the middle of the album to kind of progress us forward into I think an awesome second half, in my opinion. In the second half of the album, we got Grave. This song is just classic Wolfheart, so absolutely fierce barrage of instruments and vocals, blazing tremolo, bombastic blast beats and double bass, but add some short badass swaggers from the bridge work and a more amazing orchestral depth, especially when the vibrant opulence of the orchestrations connects with the epic power of the chorus vocals, and you get one hell of a song, in my opinion, in Grave. Definitely one of my favorite on the album, and kind of leads me to my favorite favorite song on the album, my must listen to. The more I listened to this song, the more I was like, this one keeps getting better and better, and that's why it's my must listen to, Throne of Bones. This douses the listener with the shadowy, sinister atmosphere. As the song grows, the panic continues to brood out of the teeth-grinding tremolo. I really like what the tremolo does and the details in that. I noticed that I kind of picked up on what Tomas does with his guitar playing and kind of implemented that in my own, but that's another story. But I really like that grinding tremolo in this. I love the subtle changes and the riff pulses to help induce the song's level of fear and panic, along with this wicked, tight, frenzied lead. Just so much of the guitar work is really gripping, in my opinion. And then you add like the dynamic of the music and the atmosphere all together, and it really plays well to the title and the lyrics. I really enjoyed what I got from the lyrics as well. Just so much to really soak up in Throne of Bones, and that's why it's my must listen to. Probably the guitar work really helped though, since I really like my guitar playing. So it's a great must listen to, Throne of Bones. Draconian Darkness closes off with a really nice piece, The Gale. This captures some melancholic closure with some fresh emotion and atmosphere from Wolfheart, and those emotions and atmospheres connect nicely with the classic Wolfheart elements, uniting as one, giving us a nice piece here. Even though there's plenty of speed and intensity in a section of this track, I really felt like The Gale still captures some tranquility and peace to kind of close off the album, which is always a nice way to close off an album, with a nice relaxed sort of piece. Now, like I said, even though there was intensity, but that's just Wolfheart's style. And like I said, Draconian Darkness is becoming one of my favorite albums of this year. One of my favorites easily by them, in my opinion. I really like what they did here. A lot of depth, new dynamics, and things like that. So feel free to check out Wolfheart's latest release, Draconian Darkness. All the links, of course, will be in the description below, along with places you can purchase the album, and t-shirts and merch and all that stuff. I'm looking forward to getting mine. I'm sure it's shipped and coming in the mail soon as we speak. So I'm really looking forward to that. And check out my other channels. I always have that stuff down there as well. So until next time, folks, how about some heavy listening?